guys, welcome to another episode of Honest Majesty's Brick Service. Now today we're back with another minifig review video, and I'm really pleased at the speed in which I've been able to record this one, following on from the last one where I looked at the Disney 100 minifigures. Now the other day I managed to get out and I did a bit of shopping. Really struggled to find any Disney 100 minifigs in the UK. I went to the Smith's toy shop nearest me. They said they weren't stocking them anymore. I know Lego Store, when I went to visit them in Southampton, I think they said they weren't stocking them anymore. So it's actually quite challenging to find them. So I've had to turn to the second-hand market. So whilst on Facebook the other day, I went into Marketplace, had a look, found somebody who was selling a few sort of ones that they had spare, like the duplicates, and on talking to them, they actually had a lot more available. So I managed to pick up 12 more minifigures, meaning I've only got 4 left to complete the series. But I thought today we'd have a quick review of those 12. So without further ado, let's jump down to the workbench and let's check them out. All right, so welcome to the workbench, and here are the 12 extra minifigs that I've managed to pick up over the last week or so. Really pleased. This, as I said in the intro, takes my total up to, I think, 14 in total, and there's 18 to collect, so I've got just 4 more to collect. We'll start going left to right. I'll just talk about the minifigs and give you my views. I have to say, this one here, Queen of Hearts, she's absolutely brilliant. Love these little heart pieces. Her facial expression is great. This skirt piece is fantastic. I really like that. It's a sort of a 4x2 brick sort of size in what it takes up, and it's really good. Her neck piece here is good. Like the hair pieces. In fact, I have to say I'm really impressed with a lot of the hair pieces in the range. Mulan's is particularly cool, and so is Pocahontas's, and even Sleeping Beauty's is really good as well. So lots of really cool hair pieces in the set. So yeah, Queen of Hearts, really nice. Really cool piece all round. Hair's pretty cool as well. So yeah, I like that one. And obviously, being one of the classic movies, I particularly like it. And we've got Mulan at the back. Now, again, really cool. Love the printing. With all of these, the printing is fantastic on a lot of them. They've got front and back, torso and leg printing in many cases, which is cool. In fact, some of them have even got sort of side printing on some of the legs. I can't remember which one it was I was putting together, but I noticed, yeah, Pocahontas has got side printing on her legs, which is really cool, and arm printing, so that's cool. But going back to Mulan for a second, the sword is a particularly nice sword, I have to say. As Lego swords go, that is one of the best that I've seen, and the cool thing is you get a spare with it, so it means I've got one to use in some sort of mock at some point, perhaps in the future. Nice little printed round 1x1 brick. I think it's got a dragon on a trans clear brick, which is cool. Haven't actually seen Mulan, so my knowledge on that's a bit poor. Next, we've got this character. Now, I forget his name in this film, but I believe he is one of the voodoo chaps, based on Baron Samedi, which is really kind of useful for my mock building, because I'm going to be doing scenes from the James Bond films, and in fact Baron Samedi is featured in Live and Let Die, so I may well use this figure in that mock, but we'll wait and see for another video as to whether I use him or not. But a really nice 2x1 printed tile there, and again, really nice figure, printing front and back on the torso, single face on the figure, but really like his top hat there as well. Moving to the back there, we've got Pocahontas. As I said before, printing is fantastic. Some arm printing, torsos and legs, front and back, and the legs have got side printing as well. Love the hairpiece, fantastic. And it does have a two-face head, so you can change the expression on her. Lovely compass piece on a 1x1 rounded tile, and there's a spare of that as well. So again, could use that in potentially a mock some other time. And I love the colours of the flowers, the leaf pieces that come with this. I kind of wish there'd been a few more in the pack so that I could have maybe use those in some other mocks, thinking maybe some Star Wars mocks on some foreign planets, but really, really nice. We come on to the Princess and the Frog next. You obviously get a frog piece, which is really cool. I haven't really watched the film, but I do like the printed torso front and back, really nice. And I like the green to it. It pops. It's different to all the others, and I really like that. So next we've got Sleeping Beauty at the back, again a really nice hairpiece. I think the crowns come off, yes they do, so that's a nice touch for both her and the Princess and the Frog. With Sleeping Beauty there you get an owl, which is really cool. Torso, front and back printing, nice skirt piece with the printing on the front and arm printing as well. Really like that, and of course again one of the classics, so nice to have in the collection. And then last episode when we were reviewing, I reviewed that I had Robin Hood and looked at him, and so it's really nice to get Prince John. Lovely bag of money there and a coin. That's really nice. Like the collar piece printing, really nice. Front and back on the torso, legs, front and sides, which is really cool, and a pretty unique headpiece there as well, which is really cool. Then at the back we've got a chap that I'm not really familiar with. I don't know this film at all, but these two figures come from that film. I like the fact they've both got guitars. I do like this guy's hood piece, and I like the torso printed front and back and the arms. Cool little face as well. That could be useful in a mock, thinking Bond, Spectre, the film Spectre, where they're in Mexico City, Day of the Dead celebrations. Particularly this character, I'm thinking him in his suit looking like a skeleton could be useful, but we'll wait and see, as I said. Then we've got this character who I'm sure I'm going to pronounce wrong, but I think it's Betamax. But he's a really cool character. His arms are quite unique, and I like the printing on all of him. Cool little build for his device that he sits on there, which I believe moves in the movie. And then at the back, a true classic Pinocchio there. I like the fact he's got a nose and it is starting to grow. The printing is fantastic. I like the little rounded brick with the fish on. His hat is fantastic. It just shouts Pinocchio, and they've done a fantastic job on him. Mentioned this character already. I love the hat. That's really cool. And then moving on to Oswald. Now, I don't know a lot of the history about Oswald, only that he's very early on in terms of the Disney history. He's got a nice printed 2x1 tile there saying Oswald Act 2 Take 1. Looks like an old clapperboard. And then this printing on the back of the torso. Obviously, the headpiece is moulded and looks fantastic. So that's the collection, guys. If we add in the other two from the last episode, it is becoming quite an awesome collection. With 4 more just to go, I need Jiminy Cricket, Mickey as the Sorcerer's Apprentice, and then the last 2 that I require after that is Cruella de Vil, and I believe it's Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. But again, apologies if I've pronounced that wrong. But yeah, so that is quite a collection, and I'm looking forward to try and get the other 4. I think it's going to be more challenging, but I'm going to keep looking on Facebook Marketplace, see if I can get them. And yeah, see if I can complete this. Now, just a quick glimpse, I am hoping to get some of the Marvel Series 2 CMF figures, which have just come out. Again, trying to find them in shops has been a bit of a challenge, so I will keep looking for them. But if I can get hold of those, I'll try and do some minifig reviews for those as well. And I've got another video coming out soon on, I think it's Series 24 of the CMF figures. I know I'm a bit late to the party on that one, but I've just picked up a load of them, found them in some stores, so I thought I'd pick a bunch up. So we'll do a review of those very soon. But anyway, guys, as always, if you've liked this video, do please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button so that you're entered into the draw for the giveaway in December. And until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.